Hello, everyone. Welcome to Inconvenient Truths. I'm your host, Jennifer Zeng. Today marks the 24th anniversary of the 9/11 attacks and also the second day since conservative influencer Charlie Kirk was killed. I must say, I still haven't recovered from the shock of his assassination, nor can I put into words the depths of my sorrow. In a way, the assassination of Charlie Kirk feels no less terrifying than 9/11 because this time the terrorist is an American, or so I assume. So I want to ask, will the assassination of Charlie Kirk also become a turning point for the United States? Where do we go from here? I truly hope you can share your thoughts in the comments and let us know what you think about these questions. Now, let's move on to today's topic, which I had prepared yesterday before I learned about the tragedy that happened to Charlie Kirk. In our last show, we talked about the conversation between Xi Jinping and Putin at the military parade about organ transplants that could lead to immortality, a topic that's gone viral globally. Right now, the CCP has demanded that overseas media delete this video. At the same time, they are heavily censoring this conversation within China, trying to convince the Chinese public that the video is fake, made by AI. If anyone dares to share it, their account gets banned, or worse, they could get arrested. The more the CCP tries to cover it up, the clearer it is that there is a bigger conspiracy here. Today, we are diving deeper into the dark secrets behind the 981 project, which we exposed last time, a plan to help leaders live to 150 years old. Xi Jinping's mention of living to 150 wasn't just a random comment. It's part of a long-standing dream among CCP leaders. Back in Mao Zedong's era, the CCP set a goal for their supreme leaders to live to 150. In the postscript of the book How the Red Sun Rose, by writer Gao Hua, he recorded seeing a big poster in 1967 near his home titled Great News. The poster said that based on doctors' claims, Mao could live to 150 years old. On the internet, netizens also dug up a 1966 poster titled The Best News. It declared to the public that, based on research by scientists, Mao Zedong could live to 140 to 150 years old. Even though the Cultural Revolution ended in 1976, the CCP's rule didn't stop, and neither did their dream of having leaders live to 150. On August 18, 2016, the Chinese website Daily Headlines published an interview with Zhao Wei, the president of the 981 Healthcare Group. Zhao explained the 9 in 981 comes from the I Ching, where it's the ultimate yang numbers, a lucky number in Buddhism, symbolizing longevity. The 89 stands for soldiers, reflecting the disciplined work ethic of the military. Also, 8 plus 1 equals 9, and double nines represent health and long life. Zhao revealed that since 2005, they've built on over 80 years of rich medical history with top healthcare experts for leaders at the core. They've carried on the health practices of 4 generations of central leaders, offering personalized, high-quality medical services to the elites. Zhao said, I'm dedicating my life to helping elite leaders achieve the ultimate goal of being healthy at 88 and living to 150. According to public records, Zhao Wei is the deputy director of the 981 Leader Healthcare Project and the founder of the 981 Healthcare Group. He graduated in 1986 from Xi'an Medical University and joined a military hospital to work in clinical practice with 40 years of experience so far. Record, records also show that the 981 project is closely tied to the military and has expanded for 2 decades as a military white glove operation. 981 runs the Beijing Health Medical Center. In 2017, it founded 981 Health Tech Hainan Cooperation and opened a cancer prevention and recovery center in Beidaihe, where top CCP leaders vacation and secretly meet. In 2017, the Beijing opening ceremony for the 981 Cancer Center was backed by Bai Shuzhong, former head of the PLA General Logistic Health Department. That year, Zhao Wei even spoke inside the Great Hall of the People. In recent years, the 981 Healthcare Group has been expanding and building medical centers across the country. Oh, I need to show this. The 2019 Sina.com report stated that on December 28th, the 981 Health Medical Center held its grand opening in Hainan. Attendees included top military doctors, the group's CEO, and hospital directors. One video says that the 981 project began in 1953 when Premier Zhou Enlai supported creating the PLA 301 hospital and the leadership health system. The video also promoted the 981 project and the project's pursuit of no illness, no aging, health, and longevity, saying that living to 100 is the shared goal of top tier elites. The promo claimed that the 981 project addresses 5 key issues. First, cancer prevention, reducing 80% of the risk. Second, preventing sudden death. Third, chronic disease management. Fourth, anti-aging. And fifth, maintaining sexual gland function, all to ensure health and longevity. Note that it's not about treating cancer, but preventing it. In one talk, a specialist explained that the project developed by the Military Academy of Sciences supplies cell blocks for all Politburo standing CCP members with early testing and storage. They claim to make people cancer-free for life. She asked, have you ever heard of a top leader dying of cancer? No, we always hear he died at 100 plus or in his 90s, but never from cancer. This was introduced at the Sunshine High Level 981 Value Service event for members. Membership means access to the same health program made for top leaders if you pay enough. This short video showed the 981 Health Center promoting its Black Gold membership, boasting 3,000 plus millionaire level elite members since 2004. In August 2022, the 981 project held launch events in Zhejiang and Hangzhou. One slide claimed that top 981 experts has managed their healthcare target's average age to 92 years old. An invitation letter from April this year invited top-tier elites to experience the 981 plan at the famous scenic spot Mountain Emei. The multi-page digital invitation detailed what the experience program includes. So it seems the project, originally designed to help central leaders live to 150, is now gradually being marketed to high net worth individuals who can afford the steep price. But as Putin said, the possibility of immortality comes from constant organ transplants. And to sustain constant organ transplants, you need a massive living organ bank. Just yesterday, I saw a report from a former Chinese journalist exposing that the CCP is currently collecting DNA data from men on a large scale. A notice from a local police station required all men in the area to provide DNA blood samples. The notice said the purpose was to build a male family DNA database, Y database, to combat trafficking crimes and help find missing children, elderly people, or relatives. But let's be real. Everyone knows that millions of people, especially children, go missing in China every year, and the CCP never cares about their fate. They won't even let you file a case, let alone help find them. Collecting blood samples on this scale is obviously for building a living organ database. Otherwise, how could they achieve what Putin mentioned, constant organ replacement? In a way, the CCP treats all its its citizens as living organ donors, controlling their life and death and will. This unique human mind resource might be even more appealing to dictators than military equipment. In recent years, behind the CCP's push for a health Silk Road and community of shared human destiny is in its foreign policy. There is a dark organ diplomacy road. Several cases show foreign dignitaries traveling to China for organ transplants, suggesting the CCP is using Chinese people's lives as bargaining chips, offering organ transplants as diplomatic gifts. A Chinese doctor now working in North America told Radio Free China that unlike most countries, half of China's organ transplant surgeries happen in military hospitals. The military is deeply involved in providing organ transplants to the CCP's elite. He said that in China, organ transplants aren't for ordinary people. They are exclusively for party elites. He personally witnessed how top CCP leaders and paying overseas clients obtained organs. He revealed that a senior Kazakh official had a kidney transplant at the PLA General Hospital 301 Hospital, completed in less than a month from application to surgery. In the West, such a process takes many years. This shows the CCP provides fast transplants to both its elites and foreign politicians, turning organs into diplomatic gifts with the military as the key player. Why is the CCP building a national DNA database? It's tied to the concept of a perfect match. In transplants, matching human leukocyte anti-aging HLA is crucial. A perfect match between unrelated people is as rare as 1 in 10,000 or to 100,000. And since organs can only survive for hours outside the body, the donor and the recipient must be close to each other. So why can the CCP dare to aim for leaders and top-tier elites living to 150? Because of its massive population base. A perfect match may be 1 in 100,000, but with a billion people, finding a perfect match becomes much easier. What's more, China is likely the only country with a complete massive industry chain for organ harvesting and transplantation. Let me show you a video.
大家好，今天在做肺移植手术，今天刚好3台手术，而且今天巧得很，因为供体都是要12点钟以后1点钟左右来，所以大家一早就在手术食堂里面吃饭了。我跟大家看看我的团队啊。是赵静啊，这个小帅哥。
Okay, this is Chen Jingyu, a famous Chinese lung transplant expert. So he is bragging in the video he filmed himself that his hospital performed 3 double lung transplants in just 1 day. What does this mean? One hospital doing 3 double lung transplants in a single day. Is that even possible in a normal country? Matching 3 sets of lungs for 3 different patients in 1 day. And knowing the surgery time so precisely in advance. If the organs came from someone who died in an accident, could they calculate the timing that accurately? In normal countries, patients wait for organs. In China, the living organ bank waits for the people who need organs. Not necessarily patients, but maybe CCP officials or top-tier elites swapping organs to prevent cancer. This is the truth of Communist China. The Communist Party preaches equality, but in the end, it has built the most unequal system. The lower class not only works for the elite, but may have their organs taken at any time so that the top can live to 150. Is there anything more evil than this? Well, that's all for today. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. You can also visit my website at jenniferzengblog.com to sign up for a membership or make a donation. Any kind of support means the world to me. Thank you. See you next time.